Howdy folks, and welcome back to XCOM2 with the mighty Jingles and his team of ultimate badasses, also including Billy. So, today we're going to be talking about covert ops. This is one of the new things that we've covered briefly in previous XCOM2 War of the Chosen videos, and they may have seemed like a complete no-brainer option. You take the troops that you're not really interested in using in the field and you send them off on covert ops and they come back with all kinds of good stuff. It's a win-win situation. Well, not exactly. The covert ops are not entirely without risk.
Some of our people are a little worse for wear after that last covert action, but if we give them time to rest, they'll be fine.
This covert op has just completed. We have successfully managed to delay the Chosen Assassin's attempt to locate and attack the Avenger, but it's come at a price. One of our operatives has been wounded. There are benefits as well, of course. Troopers that get sent off on these covert ops can come back with a promotion as a result of gaining experience. Or one of the benefits of doing the covert action could be an automatic promotion, in which case you may want to send one of your A-team. Of course, then you run the risk of one of your A-team troops being wounded while on the covert action. Sometimes you get the option of assigning an additional trooper to the mission to negate the chance of a trooper being wounded. But being wounded can be the least of your problems when it comes to sending troops off on covert operations that don't go according to plan. Troops can acquire negative traits, which can't be removed unless you've built the infirmary facility. They can be captured, in which case you have to undergo additional covert ops to locate where they're being held, and then organise missions to go and rescue them. Despite the risks, the covert ops are a very, very attractive part of the gameplay in XCOM 2 War of the Chosen. I have, for example, thanks to undertaking missions for the Reapers, unlocked the third part of the Hunt the Chosen Assassin covert op. Successfully completing that is going to reveal the location of the Assassin's lair. Successfully completing that mission, killing any of the Chosen inside their lair, kills them permanently. You no longer have to worry about their randomly dropping into the party anytime you run missions in their territory. You also get to take their stuff, and they have some very, very nice weapons indeed. Speaking of nice weapons, I'm not quite ready to take the Chosen on their home turf just yet, so instead I'm undertaking a covert op to increase the effectiveness of our cannons. And I'm going to send Lieutenant Jingles off on this mission. It's going to give him a permanent +1 buff to his health. I also have to allocate a scientist to this mission, which is obviously going to negatively impact any research undertaken while the covert op is running. And I can negate the chance of anybody assigned to this mission being wounded by also assigning a random squaddie. So, with the team selected, let's begin the op.
We will begin the covert action immediately, Commander.
And a couple of days later, the op is complete,
Our cooperation has proven to be a boon to the Resistance.
with no complications. Jingles has received a permanent buff to his health, allowing him to take more damage before becoming incapacitated, and everybody associated with the mission has received some free experience. This seems like a great way to rapidly train up and promote your less used team members without exposing them to any kind of direct risk. Yeah, it might seem like that, but that's not always the case. I'm going to pick another covert op because it's always wise to have one running at all times, and this time we're going to pick the Reaper operation, which is going to reduce the progress of the Avatar project. So who's available? Well, I could send Jingles again, but who else needs the experience? Yeah, we're going to send Mox. Okay. Now he's going to gain increased dodge as a result of this covert op. I do have to send another trooper with him, so we're going to pick somebody who's not much use to us alive, Squaddie Hill, and we're going to allocate some supplies to ensure that nobody is going to be captured while undertaking this mission. So this is basically a free dodge buff for Mox. All I have to do is wait a couple of days for the mission to complete, right?
We have a positive confirmation on an emergency signal coming from the site of our most recent covert action. Our team was ambushed and needs an evac. Firebrand is already en route.
Wrong.
Did you honestly expect to operate in the shadows, while I still move among the living?
There is always a chance that something can go horribly wrong on any covert op, regardless of any precautions that you may have taken to negate risks such as capture or soldiers being wounded. And when something does inevitably go wrong, you have to unscrew yourself with whatever troops you assign to that covert op, regardless of how good they may be.
You've got no time to waste. Break cover and move to the extraction point on the double.
Now this is pretty bad, but it could have been a lot worse. Normally, I just assign a couple of complete noobs to these covert ops.
I'm on the move.
And Squatty Hill is a complete noob. Mox, however, well luckily I wanted the dodge bonus for him. So he at least is a pretty capable soldier.
As you order.
The downside is that his only backup is Squatty Hill. This isn't a full team, it's only 2 troops. And only having the backup of a complete noob means there's a reasonable chance Mox could get killed on this mission. And then I'm up shit creek without a paddle. In order to complete this mission,
Roger that.
all I have to do is get both team members to the extraction point. If only it were that simple. Because this is an ambush. And Advent are sending troops in to catch us.
Wraith 1, your team is compromised. We're picking up Advent response forces inbound on your position.
Heading out.
Okay. We need to put people into positions where they can ambush the ambushers. We do at least know where they're going to drop in.
I move.
Alright, here they come. Everybody's on Overwatch.
Detection.
What do we got? Looks like an officer and a trooper. Okay, that could have been a lot worse.
I've got eyes on Advent troops.
Yeah, and they've got eyes on us. Come on, Squatty. Well, she got the officer. And she is just a scrub, so, you know, that was quite good. Now here comes the pro. Go on, Mox. And he hit him. But he's armoured. And it wasn't enough to kill him. Right. Advent turn. And I think he's just gone onto Overwatch. Alright.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Was able to get into a flanking position with Squatty Hill without triggering Overwatch. She's got herself a second kill.
Hostiles pacified.
Yeah, who's the scrub now, Mox? Yeah,
I'm
noob.
running low on ammo.
Okay.
A 10 batal.
It's not just the Advent forces that we have to worry about here, though. This area is also swarming with the Lost, so I can't make any exceptionally loud noises.
Still bound to the elders.
Uh-oh. A heavy mech. Equipped with an assault cannon and a grenade launcher. Alright, Mox. Get that thing over here.
Fear the lash.
Oh, it killed it. Okay, well,
Their journey ends here.
good news. The fact that this area is swarming with Lost is particularly annoying. Crap, Mox missed.
I must focus my strike.
Because Squatty Hill has a grenade launcher, which would be perfect for taking out large groups of low health enemies clustered in one spot.
Position.
But explosions are going to draw even more Lost. Now remember, anytime you kill the Lost, you get your action refunded, so you can keep shooting. As long as you keep killing Lost, you can keep shooting until you run out of ammunition. Unfortunately, Squatty Hill is a complete noob, so I haven't invested anything into upgrading her weapons that are going to give her free reloads, for example. So running out of ammunition is a definite issue here. Mox only has 1 shot left.
The light has
There's
left
1.
them.
So he's got a free action, but now he's out of ammo. Well, I can still use his justice ability on that guy.
Come to me.
Go on, Mox. Don't screw up again. Still 1 left.
We take from the elder stock.
Mox is out of ammo. Squatty Hill only has 1 shot left. The Lost was able to close the distance, but it didn't have enough action left to actually make an attack.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
So we're going to move Anna up to another flanking position here and take it out with her final shot. Good girl.
Target disabled.
Right, everybody is now out of ammo.
I'm all out.
And while it's tempting to rush over there and see what loot there is, and I have to do it in this turn, let's get these weapons reloaded first. Let's at least get Squatty Hill's weapon reloaded, because she couldn't make it over to the loot anyway. So she's now primed and ready to go, just in case Mox spots something while he's picking up the loot. Like another Advent Heavy mech, for example. Wouldn't you believe it? An autoloader. 3 reloads. I could really have used that a couple of minutes ago. Okay. Here it comes. Mox is probably going to get hit here. I wasn't able to set Anna up on Overwatch. It was a case of move and reload, and that was it. She can hit it now, however, even though Mox has taken some damage, but I'm going to move her up to a flanking position first to increase her chances of actually scoring a hit. I really do need her to hit that thing. Good girl.
Enemy eliminated.
Yeah, who's the noob now, Mox? Yes, scrub.
Reloading.
Alright, we've got him reloaded. How many more Advent can there be?
Moving there.
Well, they can drop reinforcements in at any time. And there are probably more of them out here.
Ready.
So we're going to have to take this nice and slow and cautious. And was that a lost swarm?
Okay.
I really wish I had a sniper.
Locked and loaded.
I should be careful what I wish for. Because this is not the only time, and there's the extraction point, so close. This is not the only time I've had one of these covert ops go wrong. And in one of the other missions, all I had was 2 snipers. That was an amusing mission. And here comes the lost swarm. 5 of them. She has 3 shots, and Mox has 2. Well, let's increase her chances of actually hitting these little buggers by moving her closer. She has a pretty terrible aim skill after all. And tempting though it is to lob a grenade into the middle of them, that would be a terrible idea. Can only actually see 2 of them. Well, 1 of them, and now none of them from here. She has another free action, but only 1 shot left.
Reloaded.
So we're going to reload. I know there's another 3 of them over there, and I'm pretty sure Mox's gun, does it fire 3? It does fire 3. Okay. His bullpup SMG has 3 shots, so he cannot afford him to miss any of these shots. There's 1. Oh, Mox, you... God damn it, Billy! Jingles, what are you talking about? Billy's not here. Doesn't matter. It's always Billy's fault. Once again, the rookie has to drag the officer's ass out of the fire. And she's done it. Oh, man.
Nailed him. On reserve. Closing on target position now.
It's right there. I can get her out. Okay, we're going to just go for it. I'm not hanging around waiting for another swarm of lost or fresh Advent reinforcements to arrive. The girl done good. And you... you should be ashamed of yourself, Mox. You sucked. But we managed to get them both out. So, you know, a win's a win.
All members of Wraith 1 have been successfully evac'd. I told the troops to expect the best, and that's what you've shown them, Commander. Well done.
The covert ops system in XCOM2 War of the Chosen is an incredibly useful source of free promotions, experience for your lower ranked troops that you don't want to risk sending on missions with the A-team, and free stat buffs and promotions for the higher ranked troops who are cooling their heels between missions, but they do not come without risk. Sure, most of the time you will be able to complete your covert ops without any complications, but only most of the time. That's it for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, take care, and I'll catch you next time.